So basically in this video, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons, if you will. The video is going to be called the Specter Path Overview, but basically I'll just be talking about what's good about it and what's bad about it. So first off, if you don't know, Deepwoken right now, they're doing a thing where they recolor all the attunements, and the recolors also change like the fundamentals of the attunement and how they work. So for Specter Path, which is for Gale, Specter Path basically you, you can no longer suffocate people, which is very unfortunate, but instead you gain apparitions. Basically, apparitions is when you dodge something, it gives you like a little ghost comes out that does damage and goes towards your opponent. Well, goes towards your opponent and does damage. And also you have a bar called your Spectral Gauge, and that bar, once you get it to a certain amount, it's that green bar that you just saw me fill. First off, that bar, if you dodge a skill like Astral Wind, like I just dodged, if you play the video back like 20 seconds, when I dodged the Astral Wind, I went from half bar to full bar. Because Astral Wind, when you dodge it, it counts as more than one skill. So that already is a plus. And then once you actually pop the Spectral Gauge bar, you get, well, with the talent vanishing something. I'm gonna put it on the screen. With that talent, you gain the ability that your aerial attacks, they go behind your opponent and they TP. They TP you behind your opponent. So what this allows is for basically free spine cutters, as you're about to see right here. Every time I go behind him, it's basically a free spine cutter for me. And also on top of that, it's kind of it's really good if your opponent doesn't know how to counter it too well. And if they're not like constantly moving, because you can see he just dodged one of the attacks because he just kept moving. But just then I got off a free spine cutter just because I activated the gauge and I went behind him. And thankfully they changed it so the gauge doesn't run down as quickly because it used to be really bad. So that's one pro about this and why you should go it over regular Gale. So since the first like clip was more of pro, I'm gonna talk about cons now. Also, I want to say I got stuck for a while. Like I could not move right here at all. I couldn't move. I could only parry and dodge. So I lost a lot of my HP, but I still ended up winning. Anyway, uh, so Spectre Path, another issue that it has, well, one issue that it has, because before I was talking about good things about it with the apparitions, but an issue that it has is the fact that when people like this guy that kind of just attack mindlessly, like when you do the when you use your Phantom Step and you TP to them with the aerial attack, it can easily get canceled by them just swinging. And this guy was just like the whole fight, he was just swinging at me the entire time. Like he wasn't really trying to read me or anything. He was just, coming through swinging without doing really too much thinking. Sounds kind of harsh, but yeah, he was kind of just swinging at me without thinking too much. So at certain points, I was able to like get off a free attack once I used the gauge, because you're gonna see me use it soon. I was able to get off free attacks, but also when I use it, I would get punished by him simply just hitting me, because it's really like it's kind of 50-50. Like I said, if they hit you, it gets canceled and you kind of get screwed. But if they don't hit you, then you might get off free damage. It depends on if your attack hits, obviously. So that's a con with it. So if you fight people like this guy, then you might have a hard time trying to land your TPs, which is really the best thing about it. The only other good thing about it that I could probably speak on is the agility, that allows you. But apart from that, I don't know if this path is worth going, because losing access to talents such as Stifle Jump and the not legendary, the talent for Gale, the one that always suffocates them, War Without Song, losing things like that is probably just not worth it. So yeah, let me know if you want more videos going over the paths. I'm gonna try and keep all of them under 5 minutes, and thanks for watching.